I can't tell if this guy's hair is really impressive or just really stupid. Probably a mix of both, actually. I name you Almond Head. It looks like an almond, right? Just about. Anyway, hey guys, MasaeAnela here, and welcome back to another episode of Tales of Symphonia. In the last episode, we actually had some pretty serious stuff go down. Not that you'd be able to tell with the cheerful music in the background. Yeah, emotional whiplash is the best. But anyway, in this episode, we're going to be going off and seeing if we can find any leads as to where to go next. So, we have this guy here, girl. I think it's a girl, actually. And if we talk to her, do you know Killya Peak? You know about it, right? I'm sure you do. I can tell. Yeah, we met, like, the worst guy there ever of all time. Is there any chance I could talk you into escorting me to Killya Peak? So, we know what Killya Peak is, right? We can tell them sure, or, well, part of the way, or just straight up no. If we select sure, we just automatically go to Killya Peak. It's really nice. But if we say part of the way, we get taken to the House of Salvation. It's kind of like a teleport system, which is really nice. So that cuts out a lot of the travel time that we would otherwise have to do. So I really like this. I really like that we don't have to walk back and forth all the time. We actually have to just reach this point in the story and then we get that opened up to us. So anyway, if we head forward, we get stopped. Chosen one, everyone. What is it? I have a message from Dor. He would like you to temporarily cease the journey of regeneration. What is this about? A Church of Martel pilgrimage tour guide has been kidnapped by the Desians. In light of this, Dor has decided that this is the time to gather Palma Costa's forces and launch an attack on the human ranch controlled by Magnus. How is that related? We would like you to rescue the kidnapped tour guide in concert with our attack. Who is this kidnapped tour guide? Her name is Chocolat. Chocolat? Oh no. Chosen one, please help us. Lloyd, let's help them. So, here, we have a choice to make. We can say yeah, okay, and go and rescue them right now. But if we want to release the seals first, we actually can. I think this kind of matches Lloyd better though. So, let's go! Somehow I thought you were going to say that. Of course, we can't just leave her. Thank you. Neil will inform you of the details once you reach the ranch. So that's super interesting. I don't think it actually matters what you answer right there. Like, you can go off to the seal right now and go and take care of all of that. It's pretty interesting. I like that we have branching paths here and we can actually decide what order we want to do everything in. Now, I've always done the ranch first, mainly because it feels a lot more immediate and pressing, and we don't really have to go too far to take care of it. So I think we're gonna go ahead and do that first and foremost. Now, if we go in here, we have these priests. You say you want the spiritual statue. I know it's a brazen request, but it's for the world regeneration. Please, Father. This spiritual statue is marvelous, don't you think? If you say your prayers in front of it, your feelings will be even stronger. Bring the statue here. My most humble apologies. This spiritual statue is actually a fake I had placed here. What? What are you talking about? I lost the real spiritual statue during the pilgrimage a year ago. The pilgrimage is the Church of Martel's spiritual training journey, right? Why would you take the statue along with you? The halo on the head of the spiritual statue is made of diamond. We always take it with us when we go out on pilgrimages in order to protect it from thieves. On the trip last year, I followed that custom as usual and brought the spiritual statue with me to Thoda Island. But there, I accidentally dropped it into the geyser. Why did you have to take it to a place like that? I'm terribly sorry. I was so moved upon seeing the geyser for the first time. By the time I realized it, the statue had fallen onto the rocks on the other side of the geyser. Desperate, I paid a visit to a dwarf who lives in Asalia and had him make something just like it. Oh, that'd be Dirk! It's very good work. Just what I'd expect from Dirk. Dad, just what kind of jobs are you doing? Welcome to freelance, Lloyd. Well then, what shall we do now? Do you think the fake will fool that old man? That doesn't seem likely. It's well built, but it's still a fake, as is the diamond. How about if we go get the real one? You want to go all the way to Thoda Island? And on top of that, the rocky area is on the other side of the geyser, correct? Yes. The problem is the geyser. Even I'll pass on getting hit with boiling water. Oh my, Lloyd, you remember that a geyser erupts with boiling water. I'm so proud. Lloyd, you're amazing. Of course everyone knows that. I bet you just guessed. Just shut up. No one's quite impressed with Lloyd. How sad. I've heard that the eruption cycle of the Thoda Island geyser is quite short. I wonder if we can just seal it with something. That's it. Well, just have Gina seal it with magic. Magic? How? Like, cover it with ice or something. This seems really sketchy. This seems like not a very good idea at all. Dwarven vow number 1. Let's all work together for a peaceful world. We're counting on you, Mr. Genius Magician. Ha 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 ha. Genius. By the way, Genius's name in the Japanese version of this game is actually Genius. So, he's not kidding when he says Genius Magician. So anyway, thinking about this. So we have the lead on where to go for both the seal and the human ranch, but like I said before, I feel like we're gonna go to the human ranch first. It's a lot more, it feels more immediate and more pressing and more like, oh my god, someone is going to die. So we'll do that first. In fact, we're pretty nearby the ranch right now. I'm just grabbing something else. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. This is what I wanted.
Blame your fate.
And Rain got a level up. Pretty awesome. So come over here. Long mode can be used now by Eastern Palma Costa at Athoda District. That one isn't terribly, like, Englishy. That other one was just, like, the one in Triet, that one was just so, like, the grammar was all over the place. Like, it was technically correct, but still it was really weird. Anyway, we have a character skit. Defeat Magnius. That Magnius is a barbarian. I couldn't have put it better myself. He's trying to rule everything through brute force. And the power he's using to do it isn't even his. It comes from his X-Sphere. That bastard, I'm gonna make him pay. Even that man is a living being. Defeating Magnius means taking a life. So what, we should just stand by and let him take out his retribution on the people of Palma Costa? No, what I'm saying is, to kill your enemy means to bear the responsibility for that life. And you must never forget that. To bear the responsibility for a life. Yes, you're right. It seems I get excited a little too easily. I'll be careful. But you quickly realize it and repent, so you're still fine. And then he quickly forgets too. They were just having a moment. He was just learning and growing as a person. Anyway, here we are. It's time to go into the Palma Costa Ranch. We have a character skit. The second ranch. Lloyd? Yeah, we've seen this before. So Azalea's wasn't the only human ranch. I don't want to see any more victims like Marble. Yeah, we don't need any more victims. Let's go, Genus. So if we head up here, we get stopped by Neil. Neil, we heard Chocolatte's been kidnapped. Yes, I wish to speak with you regarding that. Please, come this way. It doesn't sound like you have very good news for us. I would like you all to just go ahead and leave the Palma Costa region. But if we do that, what will happen to Chocolat? Yeah, we're supposed to work in conjunction with the Palma Costa army to save Chocolat, right? No, that's... So it is a trap. Of the several possibilities, it looks like the worst one came true. Kratos and Professor, what are you talking about? It was a mystery that the Desians would simply leave a city with an army alone. Yes, exactly. Choosing not to crush the seeds of rebellion must mean that they are not a threat. They are left alone simply because they have no real power, or perhaps because they are in fact beneficial. It is as you say. Dor is working with the Desians to lead the Chosen into a trap. Why would he do such a thing? He didn't used to be like this. He always thought of the well-being of the people of the city. Even 5 years ago, when he lost his wife, Clara, he swore to fight against the Desians. Then why? I don't know. At any rate, entering the ranch now will put the Chosen in danger. Leave Chocolat to me, and please, go on your way. Please regenerate the world as soon as possible. Indeed, it would be best to abandon the situation here for world regeneration. No, I can't just ignore this. Colette's right. If we leave things as they are now, Palma Costa might be destroyed just like Asalia. You think so too, don't you, Lloyd? Yes, what you say is true, but I still wish to side with Kratos. If you don't want to see cities destroyed, you should avoid contact with the Desians. No, that's not right. Regenerating the world and saving the people in front of us are not exclusive of each other. That's what I think. If that is how you feel, Colette, then we do not have any right to stop you. The only one who has the right to make decisions on this journey is you, the Chosen One. Is that all right with you, Lloyd? That was my intention from the beginning. Remember what I said? I'm going to destroy them all. Still, it's all right. Colette is saying this is what she wants. Now then, we have 2 courses we can take. The first one is to go on ahead and infiltrate the ranch and rescue Chocolat and the other captives. Now that things have come to this, if we leave the ranch alone, it will surely result in a second Azalia. Our second option is to confirm Dor's true motives. If he has planned a trap, then he knows the layout of the ranch well. Let's let him talk for a bit. What are you going to do to Dor? You better not ask that. Rain's punishment is painful. Thinking logically, dealing with Dor first is the correct choice. What do you think, Lloyd? Let's return to Palma Costa. We'll hear what Dor has to say first. Yeah. But let's save Chocolat as soon as we can. I'm sure she's scared and lonely by herself. My, even Lloyd makes rational decisions sometimes. So it seems. Well then, let's go. What should I... Stay here. We're going to put the squeeze on your commander. It's better if you don't see it. Please watch over the status of the ranch from here. Alright. So, once again, we were presented with 2 choices. If we chose the other choice, we actually would have gone and attacked the ranch right now. We do not have to go to Palma Costa right this very second. However, if you do it this way, you do get an extra key item. So I kind of want to show that, just because I only have 1 playthrough, but we do not have to do it this way. Honestly, attacking the ranch would probably be a huge time saver because we don't have to do this whole traveling back and forth bit. Honestly, I'm not terribly much of a fan of how much we're going back and forth between areas right now. It's a cool idea, and I do really love how we have different pathways, but I don't appreciate how much back and forth there is. Anyway, we have a character skit, Dor's True Intention. Lloyd, what do you hope to accomplish by questioning Dor? I don't know. But we can't just do nothing. We won't know anything unless we go see him and hear what he has to say. I'm sure he has some reason. I see. Then let us hurry to Palma Costa. Yeah. And see what truth awaits us. Well, that's a little bit more faith in Lloyd, right? We're getting to the point where Lloyd can say some smart things. Alright, so here we are back in Palma Costa. Head over here. How are we doing on items? We're doing pretty good on items, and we're doing decently well on health. It's fine. We'll be fine. We're good. We don't have to stay in an inn or anything. So head over here. Come over to this door and head inside. There's no one here. I think I heard voices from below. Really? I don't hear anything. There's no one here. We should head down to the basement. Yeah.
When will my wife, when will Clara return to her original form?
Not yet. You still haven't paid us enough gold. You've been paying us less and less.
This is the best I can do. The tolls, the municipal taxes, the offerings to the Church of Martel. There's nowhere left to squeeze more money from.
Well, I suppose this'll do. For today. I'm sure Lord Magnius will remove the demon seed depending on your next contribution.
Father?
Just a little while longer. Just a little more and Clara will be back to normal. I'll raise the fees on the pilgrimages and...
What's the meaning of this? Oh, what's the matter? You look like you just saw a ghost.
Lloyd, that's a really cliched line.
Shut up, Genus.
What are you doing here? Neil! Where's Neil?
I'm afraid Neil's not here.
So, Neil betrayed me.
What's wrong with your wife? Has she been taken hostage or something?
Hostage? Don't make me laugh. If you want to see my wife... She's right here.
What's that monster?
She's crying. She's crying out in pain. You mustn't call her a monster.
You don't mean...
That's right. This is what's become of my wife, Clara.
So that's why you told everyone she passed away.
My father, the previous Governor General, was a fool. Because of his defiant stance against the Desians, they killed him. Then planted the demon seed in my wife as a warning. If I cooperate with them, they will give me the medicine to save her.
But that means you're betraying the people of this city.
What do I care? We'll never escape the rule of the Desians anyway.
Colette will. The Chosen will save the world.
The Chosen's journey of world regeneration is not absolute. Don't forget that the last one ended in failure. Besides, the people of this city are satisfied with my way. They just don't know I'm working for the Desians.
Shut up. What do you mean, your way? I'm sorry about your wife. But think of all those people who believed in you, only to be sent off to the ranch. Any of them may have wound up just like your wife.
Silence, boy! Stop acting like your justice is absolute.
Where do you get off? Don't even start spewing the word justice. I hate that word. If you wanted to save your wife, you should have resigned your position as Governor General and searched for a cure, or help, or whatever. You're a worthless jerk who couldn't give up his social status even for his own wife.
Lloyd, please stop. Not everyone's strong enough to stand up against the Desians. Please stop this.
Colette.
What if we go and get the medicine you mentioned? Then you wouldn't have to side with the Desians anymore.
You forgive me for what I've done?
It's not our place to forgive you. That's up to the people of this city. But I know Martel will forgive you. The goddess Martel is always within you, awaiting your own personal regeneration.
Within me?
Absurd! The goddess Martel would never lend her aid to an inferior human being.
What are you doing?
How could you do that to your own father? That's a laugh. I am a servant of Pronema, leader of the 5 Grand Cardinals who rule over the Desires. I was merely assigned to observe the new human cultivation technique developed by Magnius. There's no way that a superior half-elf such as I could have a fool of a father like this.
A fool of a father?
Just look at him. He didn't even notice that his own daughter was dead because he was too busy chasing after medicine that doesn't exist in order to save his monster wife.
You.
How could you?
This is going to be an arduous...
I guess Killya really has a killing streak. Anyway, Killya is quite the challenge if you are not prepared. So we can do that. 10,000 HP. That is the most HP that we've seen thus far. This electric attack is extremely dangerous. So we have to be careful. No. Thankfully, it's only her, so we can all just gang up on her, and it's not terribly dangerous. Come on. Ah, crap. Okay. Oh, that hurts. Rain. I probably should have healed up Rain's TP. I didn't think about it. There we go. Ha ha. Ha 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 ha. You thought you could get me. There we go. Now, about that last cutscene, I have to say, really quick, one line in it that really does bother me. Wait. Okay, wait. Yes. Here we go. There we go.
Angel feathers.
Follow it up.
All right. All right. Done, and I'm hitting air. Anyway, one line in it that really does kind of bother me is how Gina says, what's that monster? To me, it's like, you've already seen something like this before. Why are you shocked? And why are you getting worked up over this? You should know what that is. It hasn't been that long ago where he'd actually forget. And besides that, it's like, why would you forget that? Okay, Dark Sphere is, okay, Rain is hurting. Rain, how about not running up and getting yourself killed?
Don't overdo it.
Okay. Whoop. Okay, critical damage. And I'm dead. I'm dead. Crap. That sucks. I thought I could get in one more combo before I went in.
Don't overdo it.
I feel like it would make more sense if it were a different model than what we've already seen, or if even Rain said it instead, because Rain hasn't seen that before as far as like we're aware. I don't know, maybe they might have seen it on their travels on the way, but I don't know. It's something about that just kind of rubs me the wrong way. Oh, you're almost down. And so am I. How about an apple jaw? I haven't been using apple jaws too much.
Are you okay?
Okay, well, that's nice. He got his guardian off.
Don't overdo it.
I'm gonna get first aided, but there we go. Hey, Killya, how about backing up? Yep, there we go. Oh, nice, recover. That's awesome. That actually heals up things like poison. All the physical ailments are healed by recover, so that's definitely handy. Yes, awesome. That went really smoothly, actually, despite dying.
It just wasn't your day.
This can't be. Fine. Then I'll set this monster free and let it kill you.
No, not again. Do I have to kill another innocent victim?
Stop!
Well, wait!
Is Killya safe?
Killya is...
Don't worry. It seems your real daughter is fine.
Lloyd?
I see. Your name's Lloyd?
Yeah.
Professor Sage, please! Help him!
Please save Chocolat. That poor girl. She was just used as a tool to lure you out. The passcode is 3341.
Got it.
And I know this is a selfish request, but if you somehow find a way to save my wife, please help her return to her human form. When my daughter comes back, I don't want her to be all alone.
Okay. I promise.
Thank you.
Let's get going.
Kratos! How can you just say that?
Settle down, Lloyd. What is it that we must do now?
Rescue Chocolat, then defeat Magnius, the leader of this region.
Exactly.
Yeah, I know. You're right, I'm sorry.
Let's go, Lloyd. Let's defeat the Desians.
My healing arts cannot even save one single life.
Professor Sage, did you say something?
No, it's nothing.
And now we have all the more reason to go after the Palma Costa Human Ranch. And we have a character skit to fight the strong. What is it, Lloyd? I think there are more things I must learn in order to fight powerful enemies. Heh. What? Lloyd, you will go stronger. Huh? It's easy to continue recklessly swinging a sword, and that is probably enough to take care of your average enemy. But it won't serve you when faced with a truly strong opponent. You, Lloyd, are in the midst of realizing that. Therefore, you will undoubtedly grow even stronger. You think so? Grow strong, Lloyd. And we have more battle tips. I'm not sure if that was really the best timing for that, but whatever. Anyway, with that, we're about ready to call it quits here, and in the next episode, we'll be heading out to the Palma Costa Human Ranch. I will see you guys then. MasaeAnela, out.